In this video, we will take a look at this idea of related rates. So suppose we have a right triangle, as in this figure, and suppose that x is increasing, the side x is increasing at the rate of, let's say, 2 meters per second. And y is also increasing at the rate of, let's say, 3 meters per second. The question is, of course, z will also be increasing, and we want to find at which rate it is doing so. So, at what rate is z increasing? Okay, mathematically, what we have is dx over dt is 2, dy over dt is 3, and we want to find dz over dt, where t here stands for time. Best way to do this, to answer these kind of questions, is first to write a relationship between, find a relationship between the variables, between x, y, and z. And of course here, this relationship is provided by Pythagoras, which says that x squared plus y squared is equal to z squared. So first you need the relationship between the different variables. Then you need to differentiate this relationship, differentiate with respect to the time t, which will give us 2x dx over dt plus 2y dy over dt equal to 2z dz over dt. Now, in this equation, we have dx over dt, we have dy over dt, we want to find dz over dt. What is missing actually is x, y, z. So I want to add then the following. So let me make the question a little bit more precise. So I want to find at what rate is z increasing when x is equal to, say, 10 meters and y is 20 meters. 20 meters. Okay, so we need this extra information to actually solve the question. Once we have that, then it's a matter of substituting, but perhaps before we substitute, we need to find the z, and we will get the z. So number 3 here, let me put it that way. So I want to find the z from the equation x squared plus y squared equal to z squared. X is 10, yeah, so 10 squared plus 20 squared equal to z squared, which will give us the z as the square root of 500, which is basically 10 square root of 5. After that, we then substitute So 2 times 10. So we substitute in this equation. So 210 dx over dt. Dx over dt, of course, is 2 plus 2y, which is 20, dy over dt, which is 3, and equal to 2 times z dz over dt. And now we can find the dz over dt from here without too many problems. So this is 40 plus this is 120, and we divide that by 20 square root of 5, so that is 160 over 20 square root of 5, which is 8 square root of 5 over 5 meters per second.